Let me know when y'all can hear me. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, y'all. Trying to learn how to work this chat GTP. Was it GPT? Yeah. Hey guys. Hello. 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 So I have an announcement. You can hear me? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, okay. So we're not gonna do a show today and tomorrow because I don't want you guys to think I'm deviating off my schedule. I'm not. It's a couple things that's going on. Mother Nature said no. Okay, the weather is so bad. Our team is having a hard time even getting to our office because of the flooding that's going on in Broward County. So for their safety, we've told everybody to just, if they're at the office, to go home. And if they're about to come in, they need to just stop where they are, okay? And go back because it is really bad out here until about 9 o'clock. And I had a lot of stuff lined up for y'all. I even had interviews scheduled today that I had to reschedule. We flew people in and they got to leave tomorrow and they can't even work. So we're just out of the money. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of one of those fucking like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, no, I can't get my money back. You feel me? But safety first. And I don't want any more lawsuits. You feel me? So yes, it's all about being safe. Lord knows I wanted to be live with y'all tonight, but yes, we will put something on the app. Matter of fact, yes, we have an interview with the Queen Pen, Brandy Davis from BMF. Okay. So we got life after being a drug queen pen and mother and life after prison and all that. And then what else we got? I mean, we got a few interviews that we can release. And so, but we will be updating something on the app tonight. Okay. So I will definitely let you know, but please, Chelsea, what you talking about, girl? You're in Belize. You're in Belize. You're not even here. It's bad. It's real bad. In the words of what's her name, Carisha, real bad. It's real bad. Why I gotta go on social media to find out about my job, sweetie? You're not even in the country. Okay, everybody else is back here working, and you're not working, Chelsea. Okay, so listen. So yes, we've told everybody to just hold, and anybody we have somebody actually en route flying in today just to do an interview. They can't do it because they gotta leave in the morning. So it's just, and the wind is really bad. So, but yeah, I just want to let y'all know. And two, I got a damn UTI, y'all. I got a fucking urinary tract infection. So what happened was over the Easter weekend, I ain't drink nothing but tequila. And then I was going from the beach to the pool, from the beach to the pool to the beach to the pool with a wet bathing suit. That's some nasty shit. And my ass got a fucking UTI and I'm feeling it. So I'm on my little prescription and I'm drinking my water. So yeah, headache, nausea, all types of shit going on. I know TMI, but it is what it is, okay? It is what it is. We're all human. We know it got me. It got me. So I'm just letting you know what's going on. I was still gonna do the show anyway, despite all my symptoms going on. But my pelvis down here is hurting. It's hurting, and I got headache. I got lower back pain, all types of shit. Okay, so I got cranberry juice too. Okay, but Lord, I used to get those when I was pregnant. I know, that's why I was scared. I know I was scared, but I took a test and it said no, because normally I don't get UTIs like that. But I had to put into perspective what happened over the Easter weekend. Okay, so please don't jinx me with the pregnancy. Please don't. And if I was pregnant, I wouldn't even tell y'all, especially with these laws going on in Florida. They done locked somebody up already, locked up a white lady. How dare she takes part in decreasing the white race? That will never happen. So I'm drinking my water. I drink like 5 of these a day, but I did not drink no water over the weekend. It was only liquor. I was probably smelling like Casamigos the whole weekend. Beach pool, beach pool, beach pool, beach pool. That's what it was. So, you said no more babes. And if I was pregnant, y'all would not know. Nobody would ever know. You would never, there would be not an ounce of proof that I was with child. Okay? They don't tell you Alka-Seltzer to get rid of UTI. What? For real? Seriously? Because I'm on my little antibiotic now. I got my little antibiotic through Plush Care. Sure did. Okay. Pelvic inflammatory disease. I ain't had that since I was 19. It was this nasty ass nigga that burnt me too. He was fucking everybody in Panama City. They gave me PID, and PID is a symptom of some sort of STD that they cannot pinpoint. So I know what that PID is. So stop. And if I had one, I'll tell you. And I'll tell you the dirty ass nigga that gave it to me. It's just like that. Just like that. Okay? I don't know why y'all thinking y'all could be embarrassing me. I don't get embarrassed. I don't get embarrassed. We ain't gonna tell Shaq. So Panama City be wilding out. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. We have all had a Kenny Shoe guy, no judge. Okay? Listen. Okay? So don't be trying to put that on me. I know what PID is. I know what it is. Tasha, the people want to know if you meeting up with Jag. I don't know. We trying to work something out, but I'll let you know if it happened. You'll see a trailer. Okay. Let me see. Thank y'all. It was just kind of one of those days when everything is just going wrong. You know, we got like 3 people that's flying in to do interviews. They cannot sit down. We even had a security team that we had booked. We don't even get our money back on that. They give us credit. They just done fucked up the thing. For real. Fucked up the thing. Talking about dirty peen, better not. Shaq don't play. Hey, first of all, I don't sleep outside of my marriage. Okay? I don't do that. I know what's out there. I done been out there before I was married. It's not nothing I'm looking forward to. Okay? Listen, do you know how bad it was taking an HIV test for 10 years? You know, because it has a 10-year incubation period. Even though I took an HIV test before I got married, he did too. But still, it's that 10-year incubation period. Now I can take an HIV test and I'm calm. It ain't stressful like it used to be. Boy, when they came back, and I used to go to the HIV clinics to go get my test done because they were free. I ain't had no insurance. So it was just stressful waiting them 20 minutes. You feel me? I ain't trying to go through that no more. And they say that women over 40 is getting more STDs than anybody because they done got accustomed to not sleeping with rubbers for so long that they think these niggas out here be clean. And they the ones out here getting it. It ain't the young girls no more. It's the old ladies. This gonna be our live. Just real shit talking about me. I'm gonna spill my wine today. So yeah, like I'm telling you, I'll never forget when did I marry Shaq? We got married when I was 23. So I had just turned 23. We got married that July. Yes, it's been so damn long. And I never forgot, I told my dad, I was like, Dad, I gotta go get an HIV test. And he was like, I said, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I said, if they say I'm positive, I'm just gonna kill myself. He was like, girl, shut up. You ain't got no damn AIDS. I was like, I don't know. It's been a few questionable niggas crackers too. You don't understand. Y'all don't understand that stress. Y'all do not understand that stress, okay? Listen, that stress is no joke. So I had called my daddy, and then I went in and did that test. Check went and did his. I did mine, but boy, I was scared because, you know, it started thinking. And then they be asking you, well, who are your partners? And you got to think back from when you started fucking to now. And I was just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Who? It was the worst 20 minutes of my life. So, no, I do everything in my power to make sure my marriage works because I'm not trying to be out here in these streets at all because these streets ain't safe for nobody, okay? Tasha, you were just out here raw dogging everybody. What? Girl, Listen, that's none of your business. Sometimes the condoms break. True story. I was dating this older dude. He was like 40. He was a car salesman. He talk his ass off. Talked me right into some pussy. Talked me right into giving him some pussy. That's how great he was with talking. You gotta understand when you like 20 years old and you dealing. I went to go get a new car. And this nigga was landed on thick too. He was an attractive guy for his age, you know what I'm saying? But he started giving me, I remember I was driving like dealer cars for like 3 months. 3 months, I didn't have no car payment and then he was just giving me dealer cars until I decided to finally, give him some ass. And then when I did the first time I did, it was the last time, you know, I was like, condom. Condom. I gave him the condom. And when I gave him the condom, he put it on. I watched him put it on. And next thing you know, like I'm laying down. Well, first, he was so great at what he did. He had me climax in like 30 seconds. I was like, whoa, this is new. This is a rap. Was like, whoa. So after that, you relax, because you're feeling it. So I'm like, he is really, I said, these older dudes, they know what the fuck they doing. You know what I'm saying? So boom, had me right there. And next thing you know, I just relaxed, closed my eyes. And I was just like, why does it don't feel like no rubber on? He was like, nah, you just real. It's just, it's just flooded down there. That's all, you good. And I was like, no, something wrong. So I'm just laying there. And I'm like, nah, this don't feel like no rubber. This don't feel like no rubber. What I said. Man, I got up. He got up. He was like, see, it's on. I was like, nah, it's not on. I said, take your hand off of it. Why he bust a big hole in it and rolled it back? So every time he went in, the rim was around his thing. The rim was around his thing. He went in. So when I looked at it, he brought it up to the tip to make it look like it was on. No, Shake not listening. He sleep. But still, Shake know this is how we make our money. Okay? Oh yeah, put me on game real fast. Okay, I had never seen nothing like that before. You understand? And so I was like, oh hell no. I mean, my heart just started racing. I was just like, oh my God, like what if this dude got AIDS? And let me tell you how God worked. So I was like, you gotta stop right there. I already had got mine anyway, so I wasn't really worried about him. He was like, oh no. This was college days. He was like, nah, don't do me like that. I was like, nah, I'm out. Got in the car that he gave me from the dealership and left. Got to I think it was like the next day I was because we was in a small town. We was in Columbus, Georgia. And the next day, I'm at the beauty shop because I was going to beauty school at the same time as going to college. And then, I was working. I think I was working at Red Lobster at the time. Oh, y'all getting my wine today. So, Shaq got some stories. But so I'll never forget, I'm in the beauty shop, and then the older lady that was doing my hair, somebody came in and started talking about the dude. And I was just like, she was like, yeah, I met this dude and he seemed real nice. And this is what the coincidence of it was, right? And she was just like, and my beauty stylist was like, what's his name? And then she said the name, and she was like, girl, I don't know, but that be fucking everybody. I would not be surprised if he got AIDS. And I'm sitting in the beauty chair getting my hair curled, and I was like, what did you just say? Like, it was a whole out-of-body experience. It was a blackout moment. The Rocky Mistress interview is on TashaKLive.com. TashaKLive.com, you can access it there. But back to the story at hand. You had several friends that worked at that Red Lobster in their college. They absolutely. My heart just dropped in the seat. I was like, what? What are you talking about? So I immediately wanted to go tell her, like I wanted to turn around and be like, I was like, I cannot tell her what just happened. Like, this is like 2 days prior. I was just like, oh my God. So I'll never forget, she finished doing my hair. I'm anxious. I already had anxiety issues and shit. The doctor trying to give me Ativan and all types of shit. So I called the guy. I was like, I'm in the beauty shop. And these bitches in there, these old bitches in there talking about you got AIDS. And he was like, what? I ain't got no motherfucking AIDS. And I was like, well, why the fuck they talking about that shit? I said, swear to God. Then what made it bad is I had a boyfriend at the time that I was living with. And I'm out in the hallway while he in the room and I'm hollering at him. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to figure out how I got out of cars. So I was just like, but I made sure that whatever I did was safe. You feel me? It was bad, y'all. It was bad. And so I'm just like, they you saying talking about you got motherfucking A's. And then he was like, oh, okay, since they want to say I got A's, I got A's. I was like, what? I know my motherfucker, I'ma come kill you. I swear to God, I'ma come motherfucking kill you. My boyfriend come out the goddamn condo. He like, what's going on? Well, he didn't say it like that. He was like, what's going on, Tasha? He's Nigerian. I said, nothing. I'm just yelling at this bitch from the hair school. He was like, you okay? You need me to handle something? I'm like, no, I'm good. So the next day I called because one of my friends at the beauty school had an AIDS scare too. Matter of fact, a girl that he was messing with had died, and they came to the hair school to tell him that she died of AIDS, and this nigga collapsed. I was like, so where did you get your AIDS test from? He was like, Tasha, if you got anything, it's not gonna show up. I said, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to get my test. It was bad. It was the last time I returned that man car. But in fact, I didn't even give him the car. I just left the keys at the front desk and I drove off in my little putt car. I was like, give me my car back. Give me my little, I had a Geo Metro, one of the first ones. It was blue with the hatchback. And I drove back off and I left the Malibu. I left the Chevy Malibu and I drove off. Oh, yeah, I was cheating. Absolutely. I was 20 years old cheating. I was. So, it was what it was. So it was the scariest day. So I say that to say that people can say they having on condoms, but you know the difference between having on a condom and not having on a condom. And some told me keep that condom on with that nigga, but luckily he didn't ejaculate. But then it was that pre-cum. You know how people had that pre-cum, them pre-secretions. That's what always worried me. So boy, the 10-year incubation period was stressful. It was stressful. What I loved about my husband, though, me and him was always honest about everything that we did. And we made sure before we did anything that we did blood panels, and we kept it that way. And we because he don't want AIDS, we don't want none of that stuff. So we've ensured that we've tried to keep this marriage as pure as possible. You understand? Right. So, yeah, that was probably one of the scariest moments in my life. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me see. The live chat just disappeared. Okay. Yeah, I had a whole phase. I did. I was with an African dude from like, I want to say 18 to, well, he was Nigerian, 18, 19, 21. I was with him till I was 22. Matter of fact, I met Shaq and I was still messing with him. I met Shaq and I was still messing with him. And I'll never forget when I had got engaged, because the dude was trying to get me to marry him and move to Indiana. I was like, if I wanted to marry, it would have been happening. Shaq just had it. He had it. He put me on like 3 months. I was already engaged and pregnant by Shaq. He just had it like that. This other dude just didn't have it like that. But I was with him, just to to blow time or whatever. But Shaq had to call him and be like, listen, because he kept calling me. Matter of fact, when I told him I was engaged, he didn't believe me. He had flew into the Atlanta airport talking about, oh no, I'm coming to get you, da-da-da-da. And I gave the phone to Shaq. And Shaq was like, she's engaged. This is it. Then he called his bitch too that he was with and told her too he was engaged and she had a problem. It was messy. Our whole engagement was just messy. And the worst part about his was that his family had chose her. So which means they had already paid dowry for her. And shit was like, And so his daddy flew over here and was like, because he thought I was white at first. When Shaq said he was marrying me, he thought I was white. His dad flew over here and was like, oh, okay, she's the same color as you. He liked me. He was like, okay, it's cool. I'll talk to your mama. But me and my mother-in-law, she didn't talk to me for years because she had put a lot of money into the girl that he was supposed to marry. He had paid for that girl college, pay her family and everything, and she didn't get a husband for it was like 10 years because she was assuring the family that she had invested in, because she was trying to marry politically, that her son would return and marry her, but Shaq never returned. This is a true story. Listen, it was messy. Our whole engagement was messy. I think because we kept people out of our business too. Because people just didn't understand, like, why they so like this? We've always been like this. And people just didn't understand it. They just didn't understand it. So this is the live y'all getting today. And we've just been like that ever since. But I was shocked to hear that my mother-in-law paid for her college. I said, she ain't never paid for my college. But she did something for me bigger. I can't tell you what that is. But it knocked it out the dark. When she finally accepted me, the gift she gave me, I was woo. I was like, I didn't know they were balling like this over here. We ain't balling like that. Bro. And she be like, I don't know why y'all won't move here. Life will be so much easier. I'm American all day. I play African for about 3 weeks, and then I'm back to my American self. Yes. Shaq came to America and found him a wife. He did. He wasn't intending to, because when I met Shaq, I had just got hired at Cheesecake Factory, and he was working there for 2 years, and he was saving his money to go back home because he had just paid off his college. He had went to school for business. $90,000 education. He paid for it out of pocket. Stopped receiving money from his mama to do it. And so when I met him, he had told me, like, yeah, I'm getting ready to go back, to my country and work and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. It wasn't like we was trying to make it anything serious. It just got serious real fast. Real fast, in the words of Carisha. Real bad, real fast. And so, no, he was not a prince or a king. His mother and father just had very successful businesses. They're retired now and took care of them. But it ain't no queen and king type shit. If that was, I would be over there. Okay? But I play African for 3 weeks in my little, my covered Islam clothes and stuff. And then I come back here. Oh, man. So, but yeah, it was like that though. But I felt so bad. I was like, damn, I didn't know your mom had paid like for the girl's school and stuff. Like, to pay for a 4-year degree because she gonna be your daughter-in-law. I was like, God damn, if I was her, I would have fought too. Nigga, you coming home. I would have said the same shit too, nigga. You let it be Lamine. You coming the fuck home. You gonna marry both these bitches. And that's what she wanted. She wanted me, well, I guess technically I would have been the second wife because the father had already agreed to the marriage over there. Where he's at, the father can marry the wife for the son, and the son takes the wife and consummates the marriage over there. So the Islam marriage is different, So in that case, I would have been wife number 2, right? But I was, and I told him, I was like, listen, if you got to go, you got to go. But we was just so in love. It was crazy. We still in love like that. We can't be apart from each other. It's so crazy. I be trying, he be trying, we can't. And we have a good time together. I'll never forget the first day we went on. I was like, well, what you like about me? He was like, you're entertaining. And I was like, oh, okay. And look at y'all. Y'all think I'm entertaining. Yes, y'all do. Y'all think I'm entertaining. You said hit up mama for that $4 million. She ain't got it either. Ain't nobody got that money. Ain't nobody got that kind of money. It gives me anxiety just like them HIV tests I took. Ain't nobody got that. Listen, you can always count on African American to come shake up the room. I don't know. Okay, let me see. But yeah, like and the thing that kept us together was keeping people out your business. Keeping people out your business. Like we never involved. I never called my mom or my friends. I need to put some chapstick on. My damn lip dry as hell. I never called my mom and be around here like Legina Gold with that white top lip. I never called, my mom, my friends to complain about our problems. Vice versa for him. We always talked about our issues, and that's how it's always been. Like our friends literally say, y'all got the perfect relationship. We like, no, we just keep y'all out of our fucking business. It's not you're not in a relationship, and what your perspective on like when you talk to girlfriends, they're only gonna be able to come from their perspective. So what I got going on, they may not necessarily have had that problem going on, so they can only give you advice based off of the things that they've gone through. So they don't know. Same thing with your parents, they don't know. So him and I, based off of what's at hand, I cannot invite other people into our relationship to comment on things that they've never experienced, or maybe they've experienced in a different manner. Maybe they had a very different history with that person. But all of our friends, we know their marriages don't last because they involve other people in their relationships. I was just never that type to, and I'll tell you a story. Like, we have a mutual girlfriend, and me and another girl, I'm not friends with her anymore. But we had a mutual girlfriend. I'm still friends with the girl. She's not. She's no longer friends with her either. But, and it's not on no petty shit. It's grown women shit. Like, we hold each other accountable. And she would be forever telling people in the group to leave a man. Like, it was like, it could be something stupid. Girl, if I was you, I would leave him. Like, just all the time, just unnecessary shit. And it just got redundant until one day, and I was trying to tell our mutual friend, I was like, listen, both of them, I said, one, you need to stop telling people to leave a man. That's their business, and you don't know what the fuck they got going on. Two, we would occasionally see her in said man's face. Meaning, that particular friend that she told to leave her man, we take a yacht trip one day. She's sitting on her man's lap. Let me get my chapstick before I get into these details. Hold on. Hold on. I got my little shea butter on. Let me put my little shea butter on. I done broke a nail. I gotta go get this shit fixed and everything. But yeah, true story. True story. So she knew what she was doing, because a lot of people, a lot of people be like, well, she didn't mean to sit in her lap, his lap. I'm like, no, because we all on a yacht trip. Now, mind you, this friend is married, right? This friend is married. I'm telling the group business now. That's why I say I ain't got no friendships now, because I don't want no conflict of interest. Because when I have to relay messages just for the greater good, I don't want no problems, right? But I don't say no names. Here's the thing. So we're all on a yacht trip, and this particular friend at set was always telling our friend to leave her man, right? Her husband was on the trip, and her husband was driving the boat. He's just driving the boat, right? He don't see what's going on in the back. So I'm sitting beside Shaq. My friend sitting beside her husband. Our other friends are sitting beside their husband. Then another husband. So she goes through and she's taking selfies with every. Here we Hold on, y'all. They got that emergency weather service alert. So she's going through taking selfies with everybody, and she would sit on the female lap. But she skipped the married couple that was across from us, didn't sit in his lap. But when we got to the friend where she's always saying you need to leave your man, she sat in his lap, sat on the dick, and was like, she didn't sit on the friend lap, because before she said the first couple, she sat on the female lap, skipped the man. Then when she got to that friend, the one she always telling you need to leave your man, you need to leave your man, right? She sat on his lap, not the friend lap. I was like, I'm looking. You know me, I'm old school. I was like, hold up. I said, what is you doing? And she was like, girl, just be quiet. So she came over to me and sat on my lap, and I'm like, get up, because she knew not to sit on shit lap. And then she goes over to her husband. I was like, I said, excuse me and the other girl, we like this. The one, because we knew motherfucking well she wasn't going to try us like that. I said, did you see that? She said, bitch. She was like, bitch. I said, did she just, I'm looking. And then the dude, he didn't know what to do. He was so uncomfortable. Because he was just like, it just happened. He was just like, he looking at his woman like, and I'm just like, so I said, park this boat. We're in the middle of Lake Lanier. I said, park this damn boat. So we parked the boat. The men jump off. The women left on the boat. I said, why you sit on that man's lap? She was like, huh? I said, why would you sit on that man's lap? But you ain't sit on Shaq's lap. You didn't sit, on the other husband's lap. You ain't sit on your motherfucking husband's lap. Why you sitting on his lap? I was just taking a picture. I didn't even realize. What you mean you didn't realize? There's no way on this green earth, I'm a married woman, and I'm going to sit on another man's motherfucking lap. That's the first rule we got in any motherfucking house. You understand? I was just like, and then, our mutual friend, she was just like, Tasha, just let it go. So our other friend was like, nah, we ain't letting shit go. Because if the roles were reversed, she would have had a problem. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. Girl, yes, you would have. Yes, you would have. You would have had a problem. Because you insecure. Very insecure. So insecure, she accused me, and this is why we're not friends, of having inappropriate conversations with her man. I said, girl, first of all, your husband is going through a lot. He has cancer, okay? He calls me and my husband to vent about you, and I tell him it's inappropriate. I don't tell you that, and I don't tell him anything, but you're not gonna try to turn it around as if I want your man. You don't fuck your man, so why would I want to? You understand? He's not my type, okay? I like mine straight out of the forest. I like my eyes. Listen, Shaq is light-skinned to me. I like mine so black you only can see eyes and teeth. And if it was nighttime, that's all you would see, yellow eyes and yellow teeth. That's how black I like mine. You know what I'm saying? Nah. But that's why we're not friends, because she would always assume, people was doing stuff. Or like when him and Shaq would like, oh, we're going to go out. We may go to the strip club. Or she get all insecure. Well, why he got to go to the club? The same reason you be at the club. These are grown men. They are responsible men. The strip clubs are like clubs in Atlanta. If everybody else's husband could go, why yours can't go? What is it that you... Man, when I tell you, I was so glad to drop that hoe, but I'm telling you, you got to keep people out your business, because she was one of the ones that was always telling people in their group to leave their man. She would even tell me, talking about, your husband is such an asshole. Why do you let him talk like that? Why do I let him talk like what? What? I was like, she's lucky. She's lucky I'm already in a lawsuit, and I know she's too crazy, because she was pushing me to the point where, I would want to beat her ass. That's how, because she would just push. Like, for instance, I'll give you an example. So we did Thanksgiving in our house, and I invited her because her husband went out of town. He didn't want to spend Thanksgiving with her. And so when we get there, she's at our table. It's our first Thanksgiving together as a family in this house. And she's at the table, just dramatic. Everybody, I just can't, I got so much stuff to do, just literally causing a scene. And Shaq was like, why every time we do something, you always gotta cause some shit? And she's like, don't do this right now. My husband has cancer. Don't do this. And he's like, but he's fine. He with his mama and got the kids, but I'm stressed. I don't know what to do. And he's like, listen, you either gonna stop crying and enjoy your food, or the door right there. He told her in front of everybody. He said, the door is right there. Now, when Shaq get to talking, everybody listen, because he don't talk. So it's kind of like, nigga, you talk? So she was just like, why do you always have to be an asshole? Tasha, why is he an asshole? I said, hold up now. We about to fuck up the first Thanksgiving in the house. I said, who are you calling an asshole? Your husband, he's just always so fucking sarcastic. Because he don't like you. He don't like you. That's what. He don't fucking like you. He tolerates you because of me. But you're not going to come, and we got family from all around that's come to visit, and you crying at the dinner table about some bullshit, and your husband ain't even crying about it. It's his house. So if he want to check you and tell you to leave, that's the dog, bitch. I don't know what to tell you. Listen. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you be thinking your friends is like really for you, but they're not. They're not. They don't even understand what healthy relationships are. So that's why it's very important to keep your relationship between you and your significant other to your motherfucking self. Okay? Don't be going to ask somebody if you need to divorce somebody. You ask God. You ask that nigga if y'all need to divorce. Don't ask another bitch. Because when I tell you, I didn't believe my mama when she used to say this shit. She'd be like, all right, keep telling your girlfriends your business. They're going to be fucking your nigga. Now, it ain't never happened to me that I know of. But I done seen it happen to a few bitches. I'm like, but didn't you just say that nigga wasn't shit? Because they be trying, they're agents of chaos. Agents of chaos, just masters of destruction. And if they can destroy you and fuck your man, they will do it. They will do it. They will do it. So they couldn't figure out, because it was two bitches in the group that did not value relationships. Two. So much so I had a bitch try me one time. I was like, woo, woo. It was her birthday. So me and the other girl that's forever telling people to leave their man, but she married, ain't left her man. You know, but they're always telling people to leave their man, right? We had a little hotel party for her. So it's just girls only. We went to the W, got in the pool, you know. Next thing you know, the girl whose birthday, she's single. But she's fucking a married man. Now, she claimed he ain't married. He just married, which means he married on paper. Turns out, he married. He just lied to her. Right? Don't they always? So we at the pool. Now I'm telling Shaq, I'm like, yeah, it's just girls. We just gonna be at the pool, having some mimosas, just chilling. He was like, all right, cool. See you tomorrow, right? Now Shaq normally don't allow me to spend the night out nowhere. He don't play that shit. My husband, look, say what the fuck you want to say. My husband don't play that shit. Bitch, you coming the fuck home. He don't play that spending the night out. What you need to spend the night out for? If you got to spend the night out, we both spending the night out. That's how he is, okay? Shaq don't play that shit. Don't even fix him off the fucking ass, okay? So I be like, what can girls trip my ass. He coming too, right? So he was like, for this time, he was like, all right, cool. I'll watch time too. You go ahead. This is before Levine was born. So I was like, cool. So we at the W Hotel in Buckhead, Atlanta. And next thing you know, she was like, my boyfriend want to come through. Is that okay? I was just like, but we said this was going to be girls. She was like, I know. So then the other friend that's always telling people to leave a man, she was just like, well, it's her birthday, so she should be able to do what she wants. I was like, all right, cool. Well, I guess I'm just going to head on back to the house. She was like, no. He's only going to come through for a little while. I was like, we can still go to dinner because we were supposed to go to a reggae club. So I was like, okay, cool. So I was like, all right, cool. So he came through. He old cat daddy type motherfucker, right? He come through, and he come through with two other niggas. So I'm doing the math, right? So I said, it's three of us, it's three of them. So what the fuck going on here? And so next thing you know, he gets a room and sends the other two to our room. So they at the door. I'm like, you're not coming in this motherfucker. Right? At this time, I'm on YouTube. I'm on you motherfucking tube. People in the hotel know who the fuck I am. Okay? So I was like, oh, you's a lie. So he was like, but we just want to chill. I was like, but who knows you? I'm married, sir. She's married. So the other friend that's always telling people to leave their man, she was like, girl, they cool. Just let them come in. They ain't coming in nowhere. She was like, girl. So she comes to the door and let them in. I leave the room. I take my shit and I leave the room. She's always so dramatic. Yes, I am. I'm very dramatic. First of all, like, I don't get down like that. And second of all, this feels like a setup. This feels like a motherfucking setup. Right? So I was just like, okay. Now I can't call Shaq and tell him what the fuck going on because he gonna come down here and it's gonna be a problem. So let me figure out a way to fix this. So what I did was I waited downstairs by the bar. I'm talking to some winos. And they like, I'm just chilling. So my friends was like, we ready to go. So we went we deviated from a cigar bar. We at the cigar bar. The nigga that shit I brought with me, he is old. I can't even explain. He just old, okay? With them shoes, he motherfucker got on penny loafers. He just old. And he, can I talk to you? No, you cannot talk to me. They like, you got an attitude. You goddamn right I have an attitude because this was supposed to be a girls' night. This is not a triple. If you wanted a nigga, you should have told me. I would have brought my nigga. You got a whole husband at the house. We could have brought him. Like, why the fuck? Where these niggas come from? You see what I'm saying? So we ended up going to the reggae club. She ends up deviating off. I get back to the hotel room. The other girl that's always telling people to leave their man, she go down to the bar with both of them niggas. I was like, I'm out, I'm going to sleep. So the next morning, I woke up, went downstairs, got my car, got the fuck out. Came to the house. Shaq was like, what's wrong with you? I was like, man, listen. I had to get up to tell him. I was like, it's a setup. He said, what happened? I was just like, he was like, nah, tell me what's going on. I was like, no. So I told him, you should have saw his face. He was like, why didn't you call me? I said, I ain't want no shit. I didn't want no shit. I did not want no shit. I think that was a test. It was a setup to see what I was going to do. You see what I'm saying? Shake said it was federal. Listen, he was like, did they really? I was like, listen, I handled it. It's cool. From that day on, he's never fucked with them like that at all. But they knew not to try me like that no more. So I was always the one that was fucking up the group. Like, we can't, they'll start whispering when I come around. We can't do nothing around her. You know what I'm saying? She gonna tell her husband. She don't know how to keep shit between the group. And it would get back to me all the time. I said, these bitches, first of all, y'all may not value relationships. Y'all may not value all of that, but it's much more than just a marriage. Like, you gotta understand, our families are involved, our kids are involved, whatever businesses we got are involved. You over some dick and penny loafers? Man, I'm telling you. But I had to let them hoes go, like, after the trial. Matter of fact, yeah, it was right after the trial. I let all them hoes go. It was kind of like a chop, boom. That's why, and that's another reason why I moved to Florida too, because it was easy. It was easy because they was always like, "But we girls, we shouldn't." Nope. Nope. When you're going through something, you really, really, really see who the fuck got your back. You really, really see them bitches was agents of chaos. Okay, agents of chaos. Satan himself. I'm surprised they ain't did an interview yet. It's coming. It's coming. But believe me, I keeps receipts. Believe me. Tantu, can I please get the charger? I need the white charger, please. I don't want my phone to go dead. So, huh?
It's like it's closed.
What drawer?
Water is leaking through it, like door.
It's fine. Just put a towel there. But I need the charger. Please. Okay, so I dropped everybody. That's why I'm saying I'm waiting on the interviews. I was like, these bitches ain't did no interviews yet. Oh God. Cause let me tell you what happened. So when the one girl that's always accusing people, was always telling people to leave their husband, she had said that I was having inappropriate conversations with her husband. If I don't fuck with her, why am I having inappropriate conversations with her husband? True, I wasn't having inappropriate conversations with her husband. Her husband would call my husband to vent about the bitch, right? And he would ask to speak to me and be like, Tasha, please, she's different. You're the only person that held her accountable in life. She needs you. I miss our group trips, our family trips. I'm like, those days are over. Nobody's draining me. No. So I guess she found out about that. She didn't like that. So she proceeds to make up a lie. So I got invited to a mutual friend's party. This was like the end of the road. Like, it was already end of the road, but this was the real end of the road because I pulled some TashaK shit on her. So she knew me as La Tasha, but I pulled some TashaK shit on her to let her know I don't fuck with you like that. And if you keep playing with me, this shit's gonna turn ugly, okay? Because she was playing on my name. So she tells the entire group that I wanted to fuck her husband. I don't know where she got that from. I don't. She was just like, he's always comparing you to me and asking me to be you. And I don't know what to tell you, child. I don't know what to tell you, but he need to stop doing that. So I get invited to a mutual friend's graduation party. Her daughter was graduating. This particular girlfriend was there with the other girl who tried to set us up on a three-way date. Both of them are long-term, 22-year hoes, friends, right? They're going to be hoes for life. So I get there. She didn't know I was coming, and she didn't think the other girls was still friends with me because I cut them all off, right? And so I was like, nah, me and you cool, we good. I'll be there. So I go. So we get there. She starts crying. She starts crying. She starts crying at the damn dinner table. Like, we need to talk. We haven't talked. It's been a year, and you cut me off. It was like right after the trial. You ain't checked on me. I got all this going on. Da, 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 da. And I was like, this ain't the time or the place. You didn't even know I was gonna be here. I'm not talking to you, right? And so she was just like, but still, I said, well, if we do talk, we need a mediator because it ain't gonna end the way you think it's gonna end. So she was like, okay, we can do that. So we get outside, the party's over, and I'm outside, and she was just like, I need to ask you something. So I had noticed everybody was like surrounding. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Like, she was like, did you tell my husband when we on girls' trips that I be cheating on him? I said, what? And she was just like, yeah, did you tell him? He told me this last year, but I decided not to say nothing because, you know, you was my girl. He said that? Now, mind you, her husband's over talking to Shaq. I said, he said that? She was like, never mind. Did you say that? I said, is this a confrontation? Like, what is going on here? Like, I was just trying to figure this out. Like, and so I was like, how about we just go over and ask your husband? We don't need to do all that. We don't need to do all that. I was like, yes, we do. Yes, the fuck we do. We need to walk right on over to the car, say, excuse me, did you say? He was like, well, we can deal with that later. I said, no, we can deal with this now. Obviously, you done brought it up, so you want an answer. Let's go get your answer, because ain't no motherfucking way he told you that. Ain't no way he told you that. I know motherfucking well he ain't told you no shit like that, right? I ain't deleting this. Why y'all saying don't delete? I ain't deleting this. So I walk up to the car. He talking to Shaq. Him and Shaq trying to, get to the strip club or whatever. So I was like, listen, what is your wife talking about? She's saying that I told you that she be cheating on you during girl trips. He was like, man, Tasha, don't even entertain that shit. I was like, nah, because she surrounded me with other bitches that I don't even know. So, like, obviously this is a concern. He was like, Tasha, please. I said, no. See, the problem is she telling me not to confront you. You telling me to leave it alone. Somebody lying. Somebody lying. And my husband was like, let it go. No. I ain't gonna let this go. I ain't gonna let this go. Right? So he was like, please, she has not been mentally right. He was like, please just let it go. So he was like, listen, I said, okay. So I go back over there to her. I said, well, he said, let it go. You losing your mind. And that's just gonna be that. And I don't know why you don't want to walk over there. Well, yeah, of course he gonna say that because he don't want the smoke. But he knows what he told me. I was like, well, why y'all right here? Y'all like within, why won't y'all talk? Oh, y'all not used to talking. That's why y'all used to call us and bog us down with that bullshit, right? So she was just like, we'll just deal with it another day. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. So I was like, well, him and Shaq going to the strip club. She was just like, he ain't going no motherfucking well. I was like, child, these men it's a whole group of men over there that's trying to get to the club, and she talking about, I was like, I ain't got nothing to do with this. Last time I checked, that's a grown ass man, okay? Whatever. He got in the car anyway and left. He got in the car and left her standing there looking stupid, okay? So I was like, I'm gonna let it die down. So then I ended up the next day calling the mutual friend, the one who tried to set us up on 3-way dates. I was like, yo, what's going on? She was like, Tasha, I just think it's real fucked up, because this is her best friend now. This is her bestie. I think it's real fucked up that you having conversations with her husband and you're not friends with her no more. That's real fucked up. Now, the whole time I'm thinking in my head, but you fuck other people's husbands. So how is it that you're now the husband protector police? Like, this is what I'm thinking. Like, girl, didn't your last husband that you fucked bought you a $14 bracelet on Wish, and me and you had to verify it was real, and we verified that it came off of Wish, and you want to give me instructions? Oh, I'm spilling the wine now. I'm spilling my wine, right? So I was just like, hold up, wait, whoa. So I'm just like, so this is, y'all been really talking about this. Y'all thinking and then they thinking, oh, well, he likes you. He's attracted to you because he keeps comparing her to you. And da-da. I was like, I don't know what's going on here, but I got something for y'all. So what I did was I called her husband. I pulled a TashaK move. I sure did. I called her husband. He was in the gym. It was 5 o'clock. So, and I recorded him. I said, Mike, it was Georgia. It was one party state. I said, excuse me, sir. I just need to know where your wife got this from. Where did you get this from? He was like, she made it up. I never said this. I don't know where this came from. All I told her was that I called you and Shek one day. So I'm like, you told her something. So here we getting somewhere. We getting somewhere. I was like, what'd you tell her? That I said, because I'm about to catch. He was like, I just told her, you know, the day when I was trying to divorce her, you told me not to divorce her. But then, you know, because she wouldn't let me go on any male trips, like any boys trips, guys trips or whatever. And understand that she goes on girls trips. And so when I called you to say she wouldn't let me go on a guys trip, you. And so I told her that you said, because I said, do you, because she do her. Like, go on a trip. Like, she go on a trip with us. Why you can't go on no trip? Go, you a grown man. That's what I told him. I was like, man, I'm in the background, you know, Shake talking to her. I'm like, man, tell that man to do him. She be on trips. He be on trips too. Okay? Do him. Do you. Live your life. So I guess maybe she took that out of context when he said that. So I was like, oh, okay, so you didn't tell her that I said she be cheating and all that. No. I said, you didn't tell her that you wanted me. Hell no. Put it on recording. Man, I got the group chat of everybody that had surrounded me that night, and I put it in the group chat. He called her crazy and all types of shit. She was like, oh, bitch, I know motherfucking well you don't think this the TashaK show. I said, I do. I do. I do. Okay? I do. Yes. I think it's the TashaK show because you brought it here. So everybody in the group was in there listening to it. They didn't say shit. Everybody read it. They didn't say shit. They listened to it. She was like, he's drunk. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's drunk. I was like, the lie points back to you. The lie points back to you. I had to pull a Jaguar right on that one. I did. I was like, because it was just, you know, you playing with my name, you playing with my reputation. Next thing you know, she was probably gonna try to get online and try to say this shit. And I was like, no. And then you know what everybody in the group said? They said, thank you for doing that. They said, thank you for doing that because she kept saying this shit to us. And I'm so glad that you got her own husband. Now, it's embarrassing because your husband, regardless, if you rob a bank, your husband's supposed to take your side. Your husband's supposed to take your side. Period. But he did not. He was like, she's crazy. She's making this shit up. That's not what I said. This is what I said. And I was like, you damn right. I said, every time you turn around, you was on a girl's trip 6 times a year. This man don't even go on trips. He works 2 jobs. And every time he get ready to go somewhere with Shek and our husbands, you got a problem with him going somewhere. Why? No, that's not right. That's not right. I'm not in y'all marriage and I don't want to be, but y'all keep bringing the shit to us. So I told him, do him. Because you do you. You do you, so do you. I don't know if she cheating. I ain't seen nothing like that. I ain't seen it. So I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, just gotta watch. I think personally, I'm gonna say this. I only did that because I was like, she gonna try to bring, she the type of bitch. I was like, listen, the one thing about me and this platform, I'm with all the shits. I'm with all the fuck shit. Like, you wanna play? We could get in the ring and play. And guess what? If I lose, I'll bow out gracefully. You see what I did with my sister-in-law? I bowed out gracefully. You won. I ain't gonna win them all. I'm not going to win them all. You understand? I'm not. That's not how I operate. But I'm gonna go down fighting. And I'm gonna get my ass whooped with integrity. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna get my ass whooped with integrity. But I just felt like she was gonna try to bring that shit because she was just talking about it amongst the group. And it was just it was getting brought up, and she was always talking shit. So I was like, let me get this goddamn recording going. Because I was like, if you really want me to tell him some shit, now I can tell him some shit. I ain't never seen her cheating, but it was been some inappropriate shit. So, but I personally feel, especially in the position that I'm in now, y'all may not agree with this. You may agree with this, but I am a entertainment news reporter. I'm a personality. My personality is very bold. The reason I keep looking off to the side because my phone's supposed to be right here. Okay, let me do this. My personality is very bold. I'm very aggressive. I'm very confident with who I am, right? And so I noticed that when I was around this particular group of girls, I would have to dial back who I was because one, they couldn't take when I was out in public and people would come up to me, right? And two, like we would go somewhere and people would like, oh, give me free stuff. And I don't like that. People knows that I don't like that. I'm like, listen, I make money, I work for it. If I can't afford it, I can't afford it, okay? I don't want nobody giving me nothing. I don't like to use my viewers for money. Whatever you feel I'm worth giving based off of what I'm selling to you, that's what it is. That's I believe in work, okay? I said, but in this type of work that I do, and even being in a position of an entrepreneur, if you're not surrounded with other females that are doing what you're doing, you're not going to succeed, which means all of those women were working women. Like they worked very regular jobs. I used to work very regular jobs, okay? I used to, you know what I'm saying? I used to do what they did. That's how we met. But I moved into entrepreneur. They haven't. So they don't understand that. I have a lot to lose. I have to be focused. I have to be around people that are forever motivating me and I motivate them because that's just the level we're on. Now, when I hit back, if I ever have to go back to the work field, then of course I will surround myself with other working people to keep my mentality straight. But your mind frame has to reflect the friends that you have. And it's no shade to anybody that's been in the work field. I've been in the work field. Shit. Some days this feel like work. But at the end of the day, like in order to take what I take every day, to go through what I go through, to be the subject of every conversation, you gotta have women around you that understand that shit. You gotta have women around you that understands that shit. Like if they don't understand that shit, they're gonna discourage you and keep you from pushing forward. They'll just tell you to give up. They'll just tell you, oh, don't worry about it. Or they'll believe the shit. Half the time they be believing the shit. I had to let a bitch know that was believing the shit that was going on. I was like, bitch, you know me. What the hell? They said, why did I do the interview? What? With that woman that blinded that other lady. Wait, what you mean why I did it? Why not? But I'm here to tell you, I just don't believe in friendships unless your friends are on the same level mentally as you. They have the same things as you do, which means my friends now reflect what I do. They're married, healthy, very, very in healthy relationships. They own businesses. They get it. But, you know, to them, if I'm pretty sure if you ask them, they're like, oh, she thinks she better. She thinks she did. No, I don't. Maybe I do think I'm better. Let's just say I do. But I want better for myself. I want better for myself. I'm not perfect out here. I'm not. I'm not perfect out here at all. So, hold on for a second. Show me your friends and I'll show you who. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. I'll show you exactly who you are. So yes, cutting off everybody, it was very lonely. It was like, dang, like, you know, you missed the good times. You know, my nose is itching. You missed the good times of, you know, calling up the girls so y'all can go out. But then I got used to it and got a whole new group. And they grown women. Even when I be acting childish, they be like, Tasha, come on now. And I'm like, you know what? You right. They hold me. And guess what? We don't be sitting up talking about how bad our marriages are or how bad our niggas are, what's going on. We only talking about how to get money. How to get money. So I was just shocked they ain't did no interviews. I was like, it's only a matter of time for them hoes sit down together. I was just like, whoop. And I probably, you know what? I probably wouldn't even respond. I'll just let them go. I'll just let them go. Speaking of, because even in the entrepreneurship, you can have some problem. I'm gonna straighten something out real quick. I'm gonna straighten something out. This is wine now. This is gonna be A+ wine. Shaq probably gonna get upset that I put this out, but it's going out. It's going out because I was so bothered by a message that I got yesterday. So, y'all remember Tamika from Embrace Pangea, right? Tamika started with us back when my following was like at 100,000, right? She had a very, very good company, good products, everything, right? I promoted that brand so heavy. And I talked about this on the app, but today I said, you know what? When they go low, I'm going to hell. Let me get some water. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me get some water. I'm about to put it out there. I really am. Because I'm just like, you know what? It's only a matter of time, too, before that situation pops up on the internet. But let me just talk about it. Give me a second. Get some water. Give me a second. Mm. So, I wish this was wine right now, but I got a UTI, so it's water. I was resurrected on Easter. So, I was promoting this brand so hard that people thought I owned it. They thought I owned it, and I'm excited to promote Black-owned companies. I really am. Let me tell you how much I promoted this. I promoted it so hard that they thought I owned it, and when people didn't get their orders, this was years later, because I started with her like in 2018. So when people didn't get their orders years later, they would email me as if I was the one fucking like owning the company, own this company. So we would always screenshot when stuff started going wrong, right? And then, you know, we would always get people in the comments hating, and she would start the campaign and come back and then stop and then come back. And then, you know, the people just kept saying, you know, where's my shit? Where's my shit? Where's my shit? Okay? So, and I valued, and her and I had built a friendship because like we were both entrepreneurs, and like she was one of the first that was with me when I started. But then I don't know, something took a turn, right? And I never said anything, never said nothing, right? And then she got a hold of a message that I gave to the winos in the app, because in TashaK.com, I gotta stop saying app, the website. We do have an app, but you got to download the app after you subscribe to the website. So I'm trying to get in the habit of saying TashaKLive.com, then download the app. So, and you know, I'm saying this respectfully, but I'm going to get a little nasty. I'm about to get a little nasty. Like I said, when they go low, I go to hell. So, this y'all live for today. That's it. Because I can't go live at the office. We're flooded. I can't even drive, can't walk outside. We're flooded in South Florida, big time. So, let me put this down. For years, I mean, even the other advertisers that advertised with us that was Black owned would have to keep customers off their ass because they would think that somehow, you know, Embrace Pangea was interconnected to other brands, saying, well, why are you promoting this and you still ain't sent me my products? And they were like, I'm not that company. What are you talking about? So this happened for years, and it got worse, right? And then until this year, right? I mean, it just got so bad that we just stopped promoting with her, because what we noticed was like she would pay a lot of money to promote with us, a shit ton of money, okay? We're talking about 5 figures plus, right? And people weren't getting their products. I was like, what the fuck? How you got the money? Like, where is this coming from? So I figured, I'm thinking like, these are my viewers. These are my viewers, right? These are my viewers. So if I tell them something, they're going to believe it. And I truly used her products. It got so bad. That's why we, you know, Belle's Secret reached out to us, because she's like, I noticed she ain't sending shit. We got product. Shout out to Belle's Secret. We've been doing business with her on and off. She's African, right? So, but you know, me and Tamika, we had developed a friendship, and like, you know, we exchanged business ideas and all this, right? We were even gonna go into business together, but then when she started fucking with y'all, I take it personal when people start fucking with y'all. I take it personal, because like, I feel like it's abuse of power, abusive viewership. Like y'all trust me, and then I'm allowing people to get in y'all face and just play in y'all face. That's why I'm a fighter. I fight anyway because I'm like that. But like it gives me that extra push to fight because like y'all really put a lot into building us, okay, and making sure people give us our credit and respect us. Oh no, Chelsea, I'm about to go. I'm about to go. Okay, so Shaq sleep, so he don't know this is going on right now. But I know Shaq ain't have a problem when I checked that bitch yesterday, because normally he'd be like, Tasha, just just be professional. I'm like, sometimes you just gotta be a nigga. You can't be professional all the time. You just gotta be a nigga. And I did that. I said, listen, I was being professional for years. I even let her like talk crazy to Chelsea, all types of shit, because she got upset when Chelsea came on board. Why I gotta go through Chelsea? Because she's the brand manager. What the fuck you mean? The fuck you mean? Like me and you have a friendship, but you got to deal with the business on her. She's doing this now, right? Nobody, no other advertiser had a problem with that but her. But she was just like, when people was writing me and telling me to discontinue working with you when you lost that Cardi B case, I stayed with you. Great for you. That is a good. You want a cookie? Okay, cool. Like you knew where your bread and butter was, so you wasn't finna break that off based on what somebody else said. So you wasn't gonna do that. We only lost one sponsor and they came back and we said no. After they came back, I was like, nah, you left me at this, didn't understand the facts. Cool. So you want me back? Nope. Find somebody else to do it. And what I said to them white people. So, and we had another company that came through and just paid more. So, but yeah, I just took it personal because like I was seeing her y'all's complaints. And she would say, okay, whatever. They'll be all right. I have bigger things to worry about. I come from a background of customer service. My nose is itching. I need some Benadryl. I come from a background of customer service. Where I'm the type of person, I come from such a strong background of customer service. You complain, I tell you right. I tell you right. I do it with y'all. You right. I'm so sorry. You right. Because y'all, at the end of the day, I believe customer service is but the one thing I pride myself on is making sure that when y'all are upset, I deal with that. I deal with that. I deal with the winos personally. I deal with that. I'm in the DM. I'm talking to y'all. I'm doing that because like I don't take y'all for granted. I don't take y'all for granted. So she would just, and I would screenshot. And, she would just be like, okay, whatever. I'll deal with that later. I send it over to my customer service department, but wouldn't contact them or nothing. Wouldn't contact y'all. So I was like, all right, so this happened. I'm watching for years, but she was steady making them payments. So, Chelsea's thing is like, well, she paying. Maybe she just behind on protocol, all types of shit. We didn't know she was moving to Puerto Rico, moving the company to Puerto Rico, all types of shit. I don't know. It was always an excuse. But I know she got pissed when we introduced Bell's Secret because that gave her a run for her money because Bell's Secret was shipping products. It was shipping the foam wash. You understand? She wasn't shipping it. So she was just like, I am not willing to share. Market share. Fuck out of here, Tasha. I worked too hard for this. Don't you dare bring in. I was just like, I'm not bringing in. It's called competition. It's called competition. I don't know what to tell you. Chelsea went out there and got that lady. And that lady came with a check. You know what I'm saying? And that lady shipped people products. So shout out to Bell's Secret. And I was just like, you can't do that. That's just like McDonald's running out of burgers. People going to Burger King. I need my burger. What you sell burgers? Why you ain't got no burgers? Okay? So we stopped doing business with her after the last campaign because we noticed that she had shut down the whole website. We was like, how are you? She came back with a new product. She was like, the product got a website of its own. But then when we went to the other website, it was down. I was like, well, maybe she under construction. It's called deviating business, shutting down one, starting another one, right? And so we was just like, after this, we're not dealing with her no more. So we just went ghost on her. We just went ghost. So yesterday I'm at lunch with Shaq, and we get a long ass message in the DM. It was long as fuck, right? Let me read it. Hold on. This is gonna pause for a second because I'm gonna send it to my other phone, and then so this is gonna pause and I'm gonna come right back. So give me a second. I tell you what, Chelsea. I'm gonna tell Chelsea to send it to me real quick because I can't find it. I had 1,000 text messages in between yesterday and today. Give me a second. Let me tell Chelsea to send it to me. Because she put Chelsea in the group. Let me read this message to you. I am. Give me a second. I'm about to get you receipts. I only deal with receipts. But she tried me yesterday. Like I said, when they go low, I'm going straight to fucking hell. To the black hole. Shut up. Send me the message. Send me the message she sent. To this phone. To this phone. Send the fucking message now to this phone. I got 6,000 people waiting. Okay. So, yes, you need cranberry emojis. I got a UTI. Can't drink no wine or nothing. So I'm waiting on Chelsea to send this. Hold on. So she sent a long ass message. Shaq looked at it. All our phones beeped at the same time. It was like beep, 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 beep. We was like, why is she texting? What is going on? So it was long. 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 So hold on. I'm waiting on this to come through. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm waiting on it to come through. Chelsea gonna send it in just a second. She in Belize. It ain't on my money. Okay. All right. I got it. So she says, okay, greetings. All, I reached out to you all regarding that last marketing campaign in August 2022. Tasha and Chelsea were both silent in the group message. We were silent because we were no longer doing business with her, and we told her, and Chelsea told her, but she did not get it through her head. She wanted us to stop doing business with Bell Secret. We was like, no, she pays, and she sends the winos their products. You fucking with the winos, you fucking with me too, right? And so she says, so it was extremely disheartening to find out that Tasha decided to talk negatively about the company in her private online group, TashaKLive.com. She also goes on to say, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Let me make sure y'all can hear me. Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Is she at Simone Biles' wedding? I don't know. She ain't sent me no, Okay, so, okay, cool. Just making sure y'all can hear me. So she says, so it was extremely disheartening to find out that Tasha decided to talk negatively about the company in her private online group. Very unfortunate because she lacked critical details. Her statements were so severe that her members stated that Tasha confirmed that the company was scamming, which is absolutely false, is what she said. She said, if this information was presented by any other person, it would be different because they do not personally know me or my family. But to find out this was stated by Tasha, hold on, without adequate details was wild. When Tasha lost her Cardi B case, and her audience kept blowing me up. My audience. She said, my audience. My audience ain't blowed up nobody. She said, and her audience kept blowing me up, and my mother's businesses asking for us to stop doing business with you all. We never bashed you or spoken negatively about you at all. We didn't have all the facts. We had enough respect for you, your family, and your business, she says, right? Then she goes, thanks for letting me and my family know that you have no respect or loyalty to give grace when you don't have all the facts, she says. She says, yes, I have been sitting on this information for months because I hate confrontation or sticky situations. So I chose to stay silent regarding certain matters, she says. I sincerely wish you all the best because life has a way of lifing. I said, ooh, that was, ooh, woo. She was like, pfft. Now this message comes 2 weeks after the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals said, get the fuck out of here, Tasha. So she just was like, woo, bitch, I'm coming for you. So Shaq comes back and says, greetings, Tamika. I hope all is well. Tasha's never spoken negatively about you or your company. If a recording exists where she spoke about the company, please forward it to me. Shaq just don't remember. I said, I don't do text, Tamika. I do calls. I said, we can chat like brown, grown entrepreneurs that we are. When I speak in receipts. So what I did was I screenshot her. Let me show you. Hold on for a second. Hold on, because the last screenshot that I sent her, let me tell you what she did. She said, I said, Tamika, there's another lady here that's saying that she ain't got her products since June, right? She told me, she was like, are you asking because you're truly wondering about the customer service, or are you asking as TashaK planning to expose me? Is what she said. She had never talked to me like that. So I was like, what? What? I'm sending you screenshots as I always do, telling you somebody ain't got their shit. You say, fuck it. So this time, I don't know what possessed her. Ooh, I gotta get this mascara from under my eyes. Look like I got raccoon eyes. And she says, are you asking for a friend, or are you asking because you plan to expose me? So I was like, what? I said, bitch, I'll call you tomorrow. I never called her. Never called her. That's when me and Chelsea was leaving her on unread, all this shit. But what I did was I hit her in the group and I sent her this. So when you Google Embrace Pangea, we have never in the life of lives have ever seen reviews this bad from a company. Okay? This bad. When I tell you on Google, she has a 1.5. She has a 1.5 in negative reviews. Okay? I have never in my life went 3 months no product. Great products, horrible shipping. I'll never buy from this company again. What's she saying? Shipping time and the company is terrible. When I say terrible, I mean, look, I could just scroll forever. Look at this. 1 star. 1 star. 1 star. Do you see that? 1 star. 1.5. Oh, there you go. 1 star. 1 star. So I just thought it was just time, because I was like, is she trying to use that $4 million judgment that I ain't got as a way of saying life has a way of lifing? Because, bitch, I'm still in business. You barely hanging on. When they go low, I'm going to the black hole, bitch. I'm going. So when they fuck with you, I ain't playing that shit no more. Do you know what I have to tell advertisers these days? I have to get, what is your supply line? Chelsea is asking, what is your supply? What is your shipping time? Because you ain't finna get out here and pay money to scam our viewers. It's just not going down. And they do that a lot to black viewers all the time. Because they think that y'all ain't gonna say shit. They think that y'all can't afford to bring no lawsuits against them. I said, you're lucky the Attorney General hasn't gotten involved. I said, because if they get a class action lawsuit against your ass, whew, whew. But when you go to my company and look at my reviews, I got 4.5 stars. Despite me being $4 million in debt. I would rather take my customer service, because let me tell you something. Let me tell you what, my customer service can keep me in business. 1.5 stars cannot. 4.5 stars helps you to pay off the $4 million debt. Don't play. Let me go to TashaKLive.com. Hold on for a second. TashaKLive.com. Let's see what we're sitting at. Hold on. Car reviews. Hold on for a second. Hold on. Why is this not working now? Now my Safari don't want to work. I know the internet ain't trying to go out. I know the internet ain't trying to go out. But y'all can Google them. They online. But you gave her a wonderful platform. Yeah, I gave her a wonderful platform, but I'm just tired of motherfuckers try. It's just like they wait until they feel like somebody got me. But I'm like, you'll never be able to get me like that, because I understand that life is life. I understand that you up 1 minute, you down the next. I understand that. A lot of people don't understand that. They just think that you just take a blow and you that's just it. Like, oh, bitch, I got you. But fact of the matter is, yes, I'm $4 million in debt. But yes, the reviews on your company, you can't come back from that. You can't come back from that. You cannot. I'm still in business. I love the products, but from the turnaround, yeah, she had amazing products. She really, really did. Like, I was just like, but it was something going on. I think it was that nigga she was fighting with for real. Cause when she broke up with him, is when shit went bad. I was just like, ooh, woo. See, people, you got to be married to be business owners these days. Because like, if you ain't, motherfuckers will fuck you and drain you and do everything they can. Okay. Period. I was wondering why she started doing all those sales. Like, why I mean, she was making money. How you am I and trolling? You're funny, Chelsea. Yeah, she spent all that money on marketing and no logistics. Pretty much. Pretty much. So, tell your lawyer friend to let you hold something and file an inadequate counsel and refile. Man, ain't nobody got time to be going to no lawyers. In Georgia, even if I wanted to do malpractice, let's say if I want to, it's not even worth it because lawyers don't have to carry malpractice insurance in Georgia. Okay, so I'll be chasing eggs, chasing hatched eggs, just like Cardi, chasing pennies at the dollar. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense, and I'm in the business of making smart business decisions. Okay, that's just what it is. So I'm not about to sue my lawyers for something that I knew that they weren't equipped to do, but it was all we had at the time. It was all we had. I wasn't making that much money. Still ain't. So that was all we could afford at the time. So I have a black attorney now, a black lawyer now, but you know, we can afford her now. You understand? We can afford her then. You understand? I wanted to order from other black women entrepreneur, but she had similar reviews. But them Asians know how to send hair and everything else all the way from China. Y'all crazy. So, just like cardio chasing another hit, not gonna happen. I am not finna do this with y'all. Let me drink my water, get rid of my UTI. I did not say that. No Cardi slander will be tolerated. Listen, God is my lawyer. He damn right he is. I'm out of money. I ain't got no more money for no lawyers. I ain't got it. It just seems like your lawyers was set. They probably was. I can't prove it. They probably was. But listen, that was a hard lesson to learn. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm glad I learned it. I'm glad I learned it. I learned a lesson just like how all these other white business owners learn out here. You know how to move forward. You know how to move forward. Yeah. And to me, sue when they have it. That's a big lesson for me. If I know on the front end they ain't got it, I ain't going after it. Because at the end of the day, I'm the one looking stupid. This, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I had just filed, look, we had just got our business license in 2018. The lawsuit was filed in 2018. Well, it was like the cease and desist was sent, but the lawsuit was filed like a few months later. But still, like, I didn't have it. I was still living in the hood. I had a church's chicken down the street. All my neighbors had pit bulls. Like, what the fuck? I was blogging from my bedroom. The hell? So, how many more appeals do I have? I may have 2 more. I ain't doing that shit. It doesn't, Let me tell you something about how these courts work. It's all about perception. It's all about, your legal team, what they look like. Perception is a motherfucker. You gotta understand. Cardi came in there with her game face on. They told her to cry, she cried. You have to like she followed instructions. I didn't listen. I never listened to anybody. I was just like, fuck this, I'm getting online, fuck you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But then I realized it was gonna be like 6 motherfuckers that was judging me. They don't look at the facts, they look at you. They look at you. Okay? And so when they look at that, it's just kind of like, they look, perception is everything. She sat there with six well white polished attorneys that had books and computers and laptops out. Whether they were doing something or not, it looked important. I'm sitting over there scribbling on a piece of paper with 2 of my lawyers getting yelled at by the goddamn judge, okay? So perception is everything, okay? And when you got white women that are representing her, obviously they see something in her that they were able to relate to the jury. in the jury were white women. Like these white women that she had represented her. It was all, let me tell you something. It's all, I didn't stand a chance. I was a nigga. I was a nigga. It's just what it was. No, I did not admit that I lied about anything. Okay? No, I did not. Y'all need to stop that shit. I still ain't seen nobody put the paper out. Y'all always going off of what these other fucking goddamn people say. Yeah, no, that is not what happened. That is not what happened. Let me tell you what it was. And now I'm gonna tell you in another way. I can't tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you what that delusion was. Okay? I'm gonna explain it. I ain't gonna explain it now because y'all gonna get to arguing, but I'm gonna put it well documented somewhere, and y'all gonna be able to see it, and then y'all do what y'all want to do with it after that. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just be like, here it is, boom. So I'm just working on something else, okay? And then y'all be able to see it, and then you'll be the judge, okay? I'll tell you where that came from. I'll tell you where it came from, okay? Y'all understand? I ain't had no reporters on my side. Wasn't there one reporter that reported anything positive about me in that trial? Lawyers are not cheap. Lawyers are not cheap. My lawyers wanted 5 figures as a retainment. More boastful, they are not cheap. Y'all be thinking, when I was sued, I was only making $6,000 a month on YouTube. I still had a family to take care of. Bitch, we had to give what we had. Shit, y'all be thinking we rich over here. Rich in followers and clout, but nah, shit, we paycheck to paycheck too. I'm a business owner, but I'm still paycheck to paycheck. Okay? Listen. But when you think about $6,000 a month, you got to take the taxes off of that. Georgia charged federal and state taxes. That's 40% of the income. That leaves you with $4,000. I got rent. That's $1,500. You understand what I'm saying? I got a kid. I got other bills. Then I got lawyer fees. Man, fuck out of here. That's not a lot of money. When I got sued, that's not a lot of money. And them bills was piling up. Listen, it almost worked. It almost put me out of business. It almost worked. Okay? Shit. Still may work. But I am the business. So that's the benefit. I am the business. You feel me? So it's me. Like, I could see if it was something tangible, but I can't sell me. So that's the only thing that's saving my ass right now. So listen, they say, me too, husband owns business, I work 9 to 5. I'm telling you, so listen. We're working out debt consolidation, okay? She gonna get her money, stop. She gonna get her money. We're working on that right now. So, thank you, Tasha, for keeping it. So, how else am I supposed to keep it? That's why I'm flabbergasted that y'all even believe in it. As many stories as we broke on people doing shit, federal stories, all types, it's federal. Y'all just, I'm telling you, the shit is right there. You have to understand, perception is everything. I was not the nigger bitch they liked, okay? If you would have saw the video they opened up with, soon as we did our opening arguments, the video they opened up with, I was, woo. It was right after I had found out that she had hired somebody to stalk me and put me in jail. Like, this dude went and put a fucking restraining order on me. I was pregnant. A lot of y'all remember that, but I'm gonna just say this, right? Because like I said, I'm putting it in a way where y'all gonna get it and understand. It ain't about who's right or who's wrong, but literally this is gonna be a learning lesson for anybody. Anybody that finds themselves in this position. I went in there acting like a nigga. Do you not understand me? Like, I'm from the hood. My ego was in the way. You know, like, it was what it was. And I didn't give a fuck what any of them white people had to say. I didn't give a fuck. I told them that. I didn't give a fuck. Like, and they said, bitch, you don't give a fuck. Boom. Here you go. So, but, I mean, it's just, like, I went in there, they opened up, and I was like, bitch, fuck you. Ta, 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 ta. They had no videos of her doing that to me. They had no videos of her doing that to me. Everything she did was deleted. I didn't capture it because I didn't care. I didn't care. I was just mad for the screenshot that shit. What the fuck? No, no. So it came off like I was bullying, and I was in some aspect, bully. You feel me? But I mean, that shit's so old, y'all. It's so fucking old. I swear to God, I don't even think about that woman. Don't lose no sleep at all. Don't lose no sleep at all. I look good every day in court. Y'all stay my little fupa out and stuff. I went to H&M and Zara, got me some clothes. I tried to look like somebody up in there, but they knew underneath. I was like, this bitch is hell. I remember when she started crying on the stand, it was hard for me. I was like, and my lawyer was like, Tasha. I was like, because I was laughing. I was like, I know she ain't crying. No. I was like, oh my God. I guarantee you, if you guys would have had cameras in that courtroom, it would have been a different thing. You got to understand, white people, black people think different. We had one black person. It was a black male on that jury. And you know, black men love Latino women with big asses like that. They love them. What was I supposed to do? And then her white lawyers appealed to all the white women jury. What the fuck? I didn't stand a chance. Y'all leave Olga alone. She did her best. Olga learned a lot from this too. So, let me see. You learn system. Yeah, but the people that listen, they be thinking they doing something like you for me. And goddamn right I do. Shit, I'm gonna figure out how to pay it. You need to stop. What? You need to stop. Hold on. You need to stop paying your employees. Who paid employees $15K a month? Who sold that lie? Man, Chelsea got 9 jobs. I don't know why y'all believe in that shit. Chelsea got 9 jobs. You don't see her on community board or Instagram. Chelsea got 9 jobs. Okay? All of them do. They all have outside income. Okay? Listen, they just love the freedom that they have to do what they want to do and still do the stuff that they love. Then stop talking. Ain't nobody hiring. I ain't got it. Okay? Listen, I'm glad you took it to the door. I tried, y'all. I tried. But shit, they drugged me out that motherfucking courtroom. I was like, God. Oh, Jesus. I was like, I went up against a machine. God damn it. I wrote that speech. I thought it was going to come from the heart. But because I'm such a funny person, y'all just laughed at me. I laughed too. I was like, God damn, what the fuck? I was on my Rosa Parks. Know what I had did. Listen. Oh, Lord. Listen. Hey, Tasha, what you think about no charges on Shanquilla, so-called friend? Listen, the United States government ain't bringing nobody out of Mexico or helping nothing to do with Mexico unless it's to do with them interceding on federal taxes, okay? Which means drug cartel. If it ain't got nothing to do, you see, they went and got the mother folks that was kidnapped by the cartel. There's 2 things they don't fuck with. But if it's just black on black crime, they don't give a fuck. They don't care. I'm not surprised about that. So listen, let me see. You gave it your best shot. I did. But now you know what? Like I said, I know what to do now. Oh Lord, you don't understand how many losses I've been hit with after the fact. They came hard. I pick and choose my battles. Most of that shit, 99% of that shit stays up. I'm like, you got time, I got time too. You got time, I got time too. Anyways, talk truth. Hold on for a second. I don't know why you can't see, Brittany. You may need to email me because you're supposed to be able to see the community board. So email me, TashaK or unwinewithtashak@gmail.com, and then we'll see what's going on with your account. Okay. Did you not like her or did you stand behind your work? It was both. It was more so standing behind my work. So, but like I said, I'm putting something together. I'm gonna explain all that. Okay, y'all gonna get facts. Just put it like that. It's not gonna even be my words. It's gonna be facts. Facts. Okay. So, and then y'all do as you please with that. Okay. Tasha, you still good with me? I still ride with you. Oh, I love you too, Mona. Thank you. Why no show? Because I can't get to my office. So I'm flooded. Right now. We can't get out. We can't drive. It's flooded in South Florida. So This is the only show y'all getting. Okay? Can you tell us more about Rocky and his wife? That's all on the app. I'm tired of talking about them people. Okay? She said her man can cheat. She's fine with it. Okay? Um, do you have other content creators to build a platform? I've been joking, but I know you ain't lying because I experienced the same, especially as a dark-skinned woman. Is it really worth all the loss? I didn't have shit. See, when you ain't got shit to lose, what the fuck are you losing? Y'all have to. I told y'all when I was sued. Literally, my people, my neighbors had cars parked in the yard with pit bulls and dog shit. Okay, kids playing outside. We gotta beat the horn to get the motherfucking children out the way. Crayons all on the motherfucking road. Y'all, I didn't have shit. So when she was suing me, I didn't have shit. So when you don't have shit, what the fuck are you afraid of losing? Assets. I don't have no assets. I have one asset. It's a house. That's it. I had to liquidate all the other shit. Why don't you move to Africa? I ain't moving to fucking Africa. I'm American. Fuck out of here. I ain't running off. Did Tony sue me? Not that I know of. Not to my recollection. Anyway, can you file bankrupt? I don't know. I ain't even went down that road yet. Jag said she want all the smoke this weekend. Okay, I'll bring her some cigarettes. You can't win against a machine. I'm telling you. That's what I was trying to tell you. I was a whole machine. I had no clue. They had 7 fucking 9 lawyers in there and a whole press on the back. It looked important. So these white people was expected. It looked important. Well, obviously they're taking her serious, so we should too. And this little ingrate, degenerate nigger bitch over here needs to be stopped. Oh, listen. I'll still rock with you, but even more now, just because you know what you did wrong and you owned it. Let me see. Thank you. TashaK Hodman. Millions of what? Y'all need to stop. Millions of what? Anyway. Let me see. I missed the beginning, so why we can't unwind? Okay. I was trying to enter. Who is this texting me? Okay, I'm reading fucking text messages and comments at the same time. I'm about to say some shit I ain't supposed to fucking say. Blaming it on white jurors instead of taking accountability. Mama mia. What just happened here? What the fuck? Hold on for a second. It was still dumb for her to see you. People been saying all sorts of things, but because you were popping. Okay, she came for you. Yeah, I'm on live. TashaK, before you end the live, just asking what you think R. Kelly is going to get. I don't know. I don't know if he's going to get his bid reduced. I have no idea. I know they got him on RICO. 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 So is Rocky Niece going to interview with you? She's scared. She want to come back, but I said no. You may need to heat it up again. Yeah. So, Tasha, do a video on a poly couple that's going live on YouTube. Send it to my DM. Let me see what they're talking about. All your assets got to be privately. What? You got to have assets to put in a trust? The fuck? I'm telling. Y'all don't understand. Y'all be thinking us social media creators be making money. They be lying. They be getting that fake money off Amazon. Go to Amazon. Look at that fake money. You didn't see fucking 6ix9ine American Express just sued him for $120,000. That's about to be me for they little $5,000. Shit. They about to sue me. What you talking about for they $5,000? Y'all be thinking people be having money on social media. I'm so glad that Fantasia came out and said it. Like, she was broke. Like, yes, her pictures look nice, but people with inflation, celebrities are feeling it too. They feeling it too. Yes, they have the money on Amazon that looks just like real money. Just like real money. So, ooh, that's good. That look good. I just want a piece. Damn. Just a little piece. Damn. Anyway, let me see. That's on my house. Let me see. Speak those things not because they are. Anyway, Blueface said he had it the other day. As long as Krishan keep working, he got it. Shit. Listen. No, nobody can get down here. It's flooded real bad.
They canceled the interview.
Yeah, shoot. The weather canceled it. The government, everybody. Jasmine said she couldn't even get home. Yeah. Let me see.
Call Slim.
Did I call Slim? Yeah. I told him if he couldn't get home, he can come over here is what I told him. Let me see. Everybody feeling it, small businesses, big businesses. Yeah, everybody, nobody has it like that. Like, y'all be thinking just because people got clout, a lot of people don't even know how to convert their clout. I was gonna talk about Chloe tonight. Let me just talk about it here before I end this live or whatever. Chloe Bailey, that's her name. So Chloe's album only sold 10,000. Now she's a Beyonce protege. These artists literally, in order to make money, they have to go on tour. If they're not on tour, they're not getting paid. So this little girl got to figure out how to get this money back to put into paying the record label back for doing that record. Now she got to go on tour. Like, it's hard out here. Who is Tim? Tim who? Everybody said hey, Shay.
Hey.
He said hey. Who is Tim? So, y'all said she finna sleep with people. Stop. She about to get a boyfriend that's got some money. But goddamn right. Shit, I would. So, oh, that's a hate chat? Oh, okay. But yeah, they do their own music and the label because it's being released under the label. Yes. I mean, it's a lot going on with that. People ain't got it. We ain't got it. Shit. Anyway, her album terrible, not on repeat. Nope, Jesus. Okay, but listen, I love you guys. Let me go and have dinner with my husband, okay? I love you guys. This is the live that we have, and I will see y'all Friday, okay? All right. Bye.